read with Sean O'Brien, and he wrote a poem called The Novemberists, where he walked around where he lived as a boy and described the street scenes. There was one thing he mentioned which was very touching to me, because I recognised it. He looked in the backs of these terraced houses and he saw the rabbi sitting at the table over a book, poring over a book. And that's exactly what we do, observant Jews. You know, we sit and, you know, you look at pages of Talmud as though it was today's newspaper. You crane over it, you just don't move. It's a particular postural thing, and so I just wanted to write my own version in a way. It's called the Hendonists. I live in North London, the area that was described in that former poem where people wanted to have a march against Jewification, but it was really too late. We were all there for the last 60 years. Anyway, the Hendonists. It's got to be written of us that we were happy. Some in Brampton, some in Alexandra Road. Oh yeah, I must say, I've been listening to Finnegan's Wake, because you can't read it. And so that also helped me to write in my own voice, you know, very much in the way we speak when we're not, you know, out in the world. So, sorry. It's got to be written of us that we were happy. Some in Brampton, some in Alexandra Road. Some with Kosher Kingdom sushi, some fed by the charity gift. Others still cooking their own kugel hamim. It's got to be written that all the different shuls made a back and forth, that shears furrowed brows, that women hugged big Talmuds, men tucked them under arm, and both stood foot to foot outside waiting for lifts for 5-minute drives. It's got to be written that the bell never stopped ringing after 9, and some never gave at the door, others always did. Parents, children, house guests, handed reluctant, embarrassed, generous or indifferent pennies, pounds, fivers to charismatic or coarse schnorrers whose drivers' engines idled as they checked their lists. Business, duty, this small sector of the mechanics of self-help. They've got to be named. Norwood Ravenswood, Jewish Care, Emunah, Wheatso, Harif, Kisharon, Camp Simcha, the school boards, Hasmo, Yavna, the Independents, Sinai, Matilda Marks, Yesodiyat Torah, their graduates' destinations, yeshivas, Sem, Hakshara, universities, Shidduchs or Machal, analogous to Isisian brides or Syrian bullies. Jobs, marriage, births, pejons, brisses, simchat bats, bar mitzvahs, bikur cholims, shivas, bushi, Waltham Abbey, Hoop Lane, Edgware, Friday nights, Shabbos lunches, Sudas, Hagim, Shlachmanot, saplings, fancy dress, drunks, lulavs, sukkahs, apples, honey, Alex Shire's beehives, fasts, feasts, flowers, our hakafoted, cleaned, chalabaked, bedikatted, bathed, dehumated, memunad kaleidoscope must be looked into before it's twisted, turned, worded, wide, worried over. It's got to be written that we were happy day by day, embedded, layered, accustomed, institutioned, libraried, Shabbos-earned, idiomed, grammared, minhugged even, as we took the temperature with our elbows, looked at or were blind to a future we were written out of.